Hey everybody, welcome to Special Spice. This is Tyler. Today's video is a bit different. We're actually having a funeral for once the tallest, once the fastest roller coaster on the planet. That's right, Superman, the ride. It is now officially closed and we wanted to pay tribute. So we will have the works, we will have a wake, a eulogy, a procession, and of course we'll ride some rides as well. So come along and let's have some fun. Made it on the inside, and I purchased this pin, a tribute to Superman on this funeral day. How does it look? Ready for action. How you feeling about Superman, man?
He's dead.
I know. Kryptonite defeated him.
Yep, finally.
It's sad. I actually am genuinely sad.
We're in mourning.
I know. We are. So we're gonna have a wake where we view the body. So in the foreground we can see the construction on the new Vacoma they're developing, and further back we see Superman itself. So Superman opened in 1997. At the time it was the tallest roller coaster in the world at 415 feet. It was also the fastest, tied for the fastest at 100 miles per hour. It later lost that title.
It was refurbed in 2011 so that one of the carts actually went backwards. It's so expensive to ride it, or to make it go. That's like the main reason why they're shutting it down. Like, these were first generation LSM, the magnets that make it launch, get up to 100 in a few seconds. I never thought of that until I heard it. It was like, oh, that makes sense. I don't know why they took it down, but it used to be Superman, like, when you go all the way up, he's like right there in front of you, right when you get to 0 G, when you're weightless. The technology is dated, and they actually have better ones. Which is what I wish that they would do, is like, just remove those components, keep the rails. This infrastructure is incredible. It's huge, looks great. Just make a new, lighter thing and put Superman back up there.
Yeah. Please listen, Cedar Fair. If you look carefully, you can see a hat laying there. The last hat that flew off someone's head as they rode Superman. So Drop of Doom is not operating today. We are disappointed. We wanted to ride Superman's archenemy, Lex Luthor.
It is now the tallest drop ride in the world, nearly 400 feet, because King Decad was just imploded. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
That was nuts.
The Superman theme song from John Williams. And Memorandum. The eulogy today will be given by Hall of Justice. The DC team of heroes have united to remember Superman's life in a eulogy. So let's go check it out.
My Superman pose.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. Superman! Yeah, Superman! We still believe in you!
Justice League B team, if you can keep up. Bad idea following me! Hold still! It's a gas!
Jason! Yeah! Okay! Oh no!
Metropolis!
Oh no!
Spin it, spin it, spin it!
working to destroy the intruders. It's over, Luthor.
I got this.
Superman! Let's go, Superman!
Let's get out of here.
Let's move.
Guys, I've got it.
Thank you for saving the city of Metropolis. We'd like to make you all honorary members of the Justice League. Okay, Gabe.
So Jason, how was Hall of Justice now that we hadn't ridden it in 3 years?
Well, it went from 0 to 7.902.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Why?
Right? What a jump, huh? So, yeah, they don't have the 3D glasses anymore, and that the whipping was not as bad. Like, it was intense last time. And like I won. Like, yeah, wasn't expecting that.
Nice.
I forgot to like shoot until like halfway through.
Yeah.
And I was even using yours too.
Yeah, oh, nice.
You were filming, so I grabbed yours.
So I agree that it is much improved, the Hall of Justice ride. They added a lot of little touches, improvements here and there. The screens looked higher quality. It actually felt tamer and better for all ages. And we had a good time on it. Though it was still sad to see that final eulogy. Another beautiful day at the parks, so green. The clouds are moving through fast. Actually rained this morning, hard to believe. I almost didn't bring sunscreen, but sun is out now. Speaking of deaths, the Scrambler is gone. They removed everything.
Hopefully they're refurbing it and they'll bring it back.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought I was gonna get really dizzy on it, but you're mostly like zooming straight down to one side, and then you turn around and then straight back. So I didn't get too dizzy.
Kind of like a triangle.
Exactly.
Man,
yeah.
so hard.
Yeah.
It gave me a panic attack.
Dang.
Oh my God.
Time for the procession. We're gonna walk towards some hallowed ground where we can pay more respects to Superman. So, for our burial, we are going to ride Goliath. The reason we're riding Goliath for the Superman burial, one, it's next to Superman, but also, the drop on Goliath, you go into the ground, underground into a tunnel, and that will represent laying Superman to rest. So here we go. The Canada Goose wanted to witness the burial. Has a good viewpoint. New music makes me think of Superman's beautiful 28-year life. We got this! R.I.P. Superman! Let's lay him to rest. We have gathered here today to remember Clark Kent, aka Superman, to lay him to rest. Yeah.
Man, I see a good airtime there.
The front. works.
Here he comes again. I just got off Goliath and I felt like I was Superman, flying.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, they did some refurbs on it, and we were in the front. We'll do that from now on, right? But
Yeah.
it got so much airtime. Oh, so
Yeah.
so yeah, floating like you fly,
Yeah,
like Superman.
for sure. Jason, how are you feeling now that we laid Superman to rest?
He's kind of a jerk, anyways. Whatever.
Whenever there's death, there's always rebirth somewhere, such as the spring green and these beautiful cedar trees, which are still thriving.
Hopefully this is going to be Cedar Fair's next thing that they're going to work on, but we're up here at Samurai Summit, and it pretty much, it's just empty buildings. Like there's an empty building here, this is an empty building, that's one, I don't know what that is, and that's an empty building. That used to be the Laughing Dragon Pizza Company. That'd be great to have up here, right? And then right over here we have another closed building.
Lots of empty buildings up here, and also general neglect. So I hope that they... Actually, the only new thing up here, look, this sign. The only new thing up here, this sign is like super fresh and new paint. But generally, chipped paint, empty buildings. Yeah, it needs some love up here, but maybe.
You had the idea of turning this into a haunted house.
Yeah, that would be the scariest haunted house ever.
And
But
not do anything to it, just like you go in and it's scary enough. Let's peek in there.
yeah. So, this would be a cool scare house right here. Because look, you don't need to do anything to it. Like literally that pizza sign terrifies me.
Yep. Ha ha ha. It's so menacing.
There's like a crazy mask. Do you see that?
Oh.
With teeth?
Whoa.
That is terrifying. I'm not sure if it comes through on the camera, but I'm doing the best I can. And there's an old sign on the wall that says, "This area must remain free of any trash." Even though it's been empty for, I don't know, 20 years or something.
Oh, that mask is great, man. Maybe
That's
they
trippy.
heard your idea and started turning around. Everything is pretty much shut down, but check out over here. Look at these vending machines.
Ooh, very nice and upkept vending machines. The only thing up here that they've been upkeeping. And a lizard. We wanted to observe the queue area where you would queue up for this ride. Now I have a memory here. We were actually riding Gold Rusher and we met a YouTuber named Alex. Adventures with Alex, check him out, he's great. And then after we met him, he wanted to ride Superman. But Jason was terrified of this ride. But we needed that YouTube accountability and that energetic push that Alex brings. So we decided, sure, let's do it. So he made a video of it, which is great. And I hope to put the footage in right here. But basically, we were able to capture this experience of Jason riding it for his first time ever. Tell us more.
Yeah, well, no, it's like, you can see in his video, like I'm pale and just petrified. You gotta be like continuously like talking, like while we're on there to distract me. You gotta distract me. And neither one of us are really that big into baseball. For whatever reason, we're talking about the Dodgers. Like once it takes off, it's nothing like it. I mean, the other launch coasters are not as long. I mean, you have good, how many seconds? 3, 4 before you even get to the turning up.
Yeah.
So I always kind of forget about it.
Yeah.
Until it's like, oh wow, we're going up too. Forgot about that. And then when you get to the top, there is just the most incredible sense of weightlessness.
Right.
And unfortunately, Superman wasn't up there when I did it. And it was very rare for them to run both of the trains. One went backwards and one went forwards. And so we got to do one of each, which was pretty neat.
Yeah.
Which one did you like going backwards?
Overall, I preferred going forwards on Superman, but
You're not a backwards.
of course you go forwards and then backwards, versus backwards and then forwards. Actually, both were great. The cool thing when you launch backwards is I love staring at the ground like
Yeah.
you get to do on Crazy X2 when they flip you. Like one of my favorite coaster features is staring at the ground. So that was really cool. So honestly, I would say it's a tie between forwards and backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll miss it. We have good memories there. The queue was pretty well themed for Six Flags standards, but a bit claustrophobic. I remember that when we attempted to ride back in 2008 during the AmeriCorps years, we were in the queue, and then Jason was like, "Sorry guys, we gotta bail." So we didn't end up doing
right,
it.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my only memory of Superman until we had the memory with Alex. So thank you, Alex. Hopefully you get to watch. We appreciate you getting us on this ride. That was amazing.
And it took like what, 15 years to actually do it.
Yeah.
How many years was it?
Yeah, a lot of years. So
Yeah.
R.I.P. Superman. We will miss you. Thank you so much for joining us as we had a funeral for Superman. It was great to be able to take some time to say goodbye and also to ride a few rides as always. It's always difficult when a beloved attraction goes away, but what consoles us is that there's always new exciting rides on the horizon.
You got
So-
Vekoma over there.
Such as the Vekoma over there. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember to stay curious and stay grateful.
We love you guys.